Hello everybody, and welcome back to another RevCave PK video on my 60 attack Zerker account. The first guy I ran into was this PVMer running south at just the worst time possible. I log in, and he's right in my click range, and as you can see, a very fast kill. The ether's highlighted, that means he dropped a good amount of it, but the clip's not over yet. Watch the mini-map. Here I catch a counter TB and really start getting into a long fight with this guy. And it is a long fight full of fire surging because he refuses to pray mage this whole fight. It's just range and melee. At this point, he's running very low on food. He tries to get the DD log, but the myth seeds save me from that embarrassing moment. Here he's either panicking or going kamikaze on me, just trying to suicide kill me with his last 40 HP. It's kill number 2 with at least 720k loot. The next guy I ran into here was this med-level Venezuelan PVMer. This guy is like a logout ninja. He escaped me several times just by doing a really fast logout. This was the first time I actually caught him. Next up, I ran into this guy with a crossbow. And he comes back a little bit too late. Got lots of ether from the bow. And did you see anything suspicious in that loot pile? He had 10 Blighted Vengeance sacks. That guy was anti-rushing. A bit later, I ran into this guy, a med account, who got a full TB on me right away, which normally would make me pretty nervous. But he just started running south, and he was maging me with his dehyde body on, so I wasn't too intimidated. Here I try to go for a stack. Going for stack number 2. Not gonna happen from full HP. And he just starts to run and unfortunately escapes. It's pretty hard to get them after they make it out of that cave. Plus, you don't get the entrance fee. Anyway, here's the next clip. This guy is level 62. By far the lowest person I've found in the Rev Cave so far that I've been able to attack. KO with the smite, but I don't think I got any significant protected item. Next up, I ran into Splasher Alt. He has a very similar account build to mine. This might have actually been the fairest fight in the whole video. Really fun, really intense. I'm gonna turn up the music and focus on the action here. This is the point where things start to go downhill for me. He's got me here surrounded. Now I'm completely out of food. Place your bets here.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, and I had to throw this clip in too. I had just finished getting my Mage Arena 2K pack after that last death. I was running back to the Mage Bank, and this guy on a Slayer task goes out of his way to abandon his cannon and attack me. I look like that much of a noob. Just insane. Anyway, here's the next clip. I ran into this guy, learned to PKer. His name was an insult, so I had to go for him. Amazing spec there, as expected. Here I skip the clip ahead a bit. This other tribrid shows up, but he can't attack either of us because of the single plus rules that apparently don't always apply. This guy ended up TBing me, and he gave me a chance to redeem myself and make an actual escape this time. Next, I found another PVMer way up north. He almost got gap on me just by his position. If he was one square further north, I might not have caught that freeze. Got him smited. You gotta wonder, does he have an archer's ring or some kind of expensive +1 there? Fortunately, he got his prayer back up, and he kept it up. Next guy I found was another PvPer, but he ran from me. I think he was only going after the Rev killers, or maybe I have a reputation now. A bit later, I'm doing some more hopping, and I find this med account in the process of attacking a PVMer. I waited around, and he fought me after, and I got this little fight. Already just slapping him with the ballista, the one item that ignores your defense level. He goes in for the spec, I go in for the spec, and here I make a huge mistake. First of all, switching to the ballista instead of double clawing, but look at those misclicks. Horrible. Remember that guy though. I fight him again. We'll come back to that guy. But first, another PVMer. This guy has a crossbow, another guaranteed good loot. So I go straight in, catch the TB. And as soon as I get a couple good mage hits, go for the spec. Not great. This guy is another one who just refuses to pray mage. Too scared of that ballista, even though I'm doing huge DPS with the fire surge. He's smited. He doesn't get his overheads back up before dying, but there's a chance he got his protect item on, because he had plenty of chances to restore prayer there, and I did see in his loot he had a super restore and 1 dose of a prayer pot. Either way, still another very good loot. And finally, for the last clip of the video, I got a rematch with Alvidal, the guy who I had my beautiful misclicks on earlier. Fight starting out in almost exactly the same way. He could have killed me if he specced instead of whacked. He comes in with the second spec, but I get the freeze. He's struggling a bit to do DPS on him, so eventually I just get fed up and go for the no arrow edge style declaw step in. Double claw, which actually worked. But he was not too happy about it, as you can see there. One person who was happy about it, the PVMer he was, I guess, planning on attacking, she came up and said, "Buena, good." And she wanted to take a cut herself, I guess because she lured him there in the first place, which is fair enough. So I left a respectable amount of items on the floor and made it out with 700k myself. Good fight.
You don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know what is next. And I'm loving the fact, truly it's making me blessed. Cause I work on my team, no snakes in the grass. And we have to trust